There are cricketers, there are legends, and then there is A.B. de Villiers, a man who did not just play cricket but reinvented it, a batsman who made a mockery of physics, a fielder who moved like a shadow, and a competitor who refused to be confined by convention. He wasn't just great, he was something else entirely. Whether it was grinding down bowlers for hours or destroying them in minutes, de Villiers could do it all. He could be patient, he could be brutal, and he could switch between the two in the blink of an eye. But how did A.B. de Villiers become the enigma who left bowlers helpless and fans breathless? Let's find out. From the moment he could walk, Abraham Benjamin de Villiers seemed destined for something extraordinary. In the de Villiers household, sport wasn't just a pastime, it was an obsession, a way of life, a battle for supremacy in the backyard. His father, a doctor who had once been a rugged rugby player, did not just encourage competition, he demanded it. Excellence wasn't optional, it was expected. And AB thrived in that environment. From school days, he was different. He dominated the fields, whether with a racket, a bat, or a sheer athleticism. He was so gifted that he was reportedly shortlisted for national selections in multiple sports. But amid this whirlwind of talent, one game called out to him louder than the rest: cricket. It wasn't just a choice, it was destiny, tapping him on the shoulder. After a string of breathtaking performances in his first 16 first-class matches, South Africa could no longer ignore the prodigious talent of de Villiers. The selectors, captivated by his raw ability and fearless stroke play, handed him his Test debut against England in 2004. He was just 20 years old, stepping into the grandest stage of cricket with dreams larger than life itself. But dreams rarely unfold the way one imagines. The debut was a nerve-wracking affair. He managed only 42 runs across both innings, not quite the explosive arrival he had envisioned. Yet, even in those fleeting moments at the crease, there was something undeniable about him. His balance, his timing, the way he moved. South Africa knew they had unearthed a rare gem. By the second test, his versatility was put to the test. With injuries forcing a change in the side, de Villiers was handed the wicket-keeping gloves, an early glimpse of the adaptability that would come to define his career. He did not just accept the challenge, he thrived under it. Batting at number 7, he carved out a match-saving 50, showing that beneath the raw talent was a cricketer with immense grit. And by the end of the series, he had silenced any lingering doubts with a magnificent 92 and his maiden Test century. It was clear that a star had arrived. Then came the record. In a sport where even the greatest batsmen fall prey to golden ducks, de Villiers defied logic. He batted for his first 78 Test innings without being dismissed for 0, a record that still stands today. But greatness is never a straight road. The years that followed were turbulent. He flickered with moments of brilliance, but inconsistency crept in. By 2006, his form had dipped. Questions were asked. Was he truly South Africa's next great? He badly needed something, an innings, a moment to shake the world awake. And then, on the grandest stage of them all, the 2007 ICC Cricket World Cup, A.B. de Villiers arrived in a way only he could. The setting? The scorching Caribbean heat. The opponent? The mighty West Indies. The challenge? Immense. And de Villiers? Unstoppable. Battling exhaustion, dehydration, and the weight of expectation, he produced an innings for the ages. An outstanding 146 of just 130 balls. A masterpiece of power and precision. A knock that sent shivers through the cricketing world. He ended the tournament with 372 runs. And just like that, South Africa had the new talisman. But he wasn't done. If 2007 was his arrival, 2008 was his coronation. Against a formidable Indian side, he etched his name into the history books, becoming the first South African to score a double century against India. An elegant, commanding 217 that showcased every ounce of his genius. The struggles of the past were erased. The self-doubt was gone. After 4 years of searching for his place in international cricket, AB de Villiers had finally found his form, and the world was about to witness something truly extraordinary.
I loved watching de Villiers in 50-over cricket. He could build an innings, he could play in different ways, or he could just go ballistic from ball one.
But what made AB de Villiers so special? Was it his flawless technique, his audacious stroke play, or his sheer unpredictability? It wasn't just one thing, it was everything. He was a paradox, a player who could be classical and unorthodox at the same time, a man who played cricket as if he had been gifted with an extra second to react. He had the eye of a hawk, the hands of an artist, and the mind of a chess grandmaster. He did not just play the game, he reinvented it. They called him Mr. 360, but even that nickname couldn't fully capture the chaos he could unleash. There wasn't a part on the field he couldn't exploit. No delivery he couldn't manipulate to his advantage. Yorkers, he would scoop them over the wicket-keeper's head. Bouncers, he would lean back and uppercut them into the stands, making a mockery of the very idea that a short ball was a weapon. Spinners, he didn't just play them, he toyed with them. One moment, he would dance down the track and launch them over long on. The next, he would reverse sweep them with the precision of a surgeon. In an era where limited overs cricket demanded evolution, AB de Villiers was the ultimate pioneer. Modern greats like Virat Kohli, Suryakumar Yadav and Devon Conway have all credited AB as their inspiration. And why wouldn't they? He could defend like Dravid, attack like Sehwag, innovate like Dhoni, and anchor like Callis, all in one innings. Nothing showcased AB de Villiers' genius more than two utterly contrasting innings against Australia in 2012. First, at Adelaide, South Africa needed to survive the final day to secure a draw. De Villiers, known for his explosive stroke play, became AB de Villiers, the Wall. He batted for over 5 hours, scoring just 33 runs off 220 balls. It was a masterclass in defiance, a lesson in patience. But the true measure of his greatness came a week later, in Perth. If Adelaide was a battle of survival, Perth was a declaration of dominance. The very same AB de Villiers, who had blocked for his life, now unleashed mayhem. He smashed 169 of just 184 balls, treating Mitchell Starc, Mitchell Johnson and Nathan Lyon like club bowlers. 2 innings, 7 days apart, yet so vastly different that they felt like they had come from 2 different players. That was AB de Villiers. He was not confined to one role, one style, one way of playing the game. In Test cricket alone, he batted at every position from 1 to 8, playing more than 15 innings at 5 different positions. He did whatever his team needed: stonewalling, counter-attacking, anchoring, or destroying. There was nothing de Villiers couldn't do. On January 18, 2015 at the Wanderers, AB de Villiers played perhaps the most ridiculous innings in cricket history. He reached his 50 in just 16 balls and his 100 in an unimaginable 31 balls, the fastest ever in ODIs. When he finally fell, he has smashed 149 of just 44 balls, including 16 sixes. The cricketing world was left stunned.
On that day, like a lot of others, he knew exactly where the bowler was going to put the ball or try to put it before they released it.
But AB wasn't done. Less than 6 weeks after his mind-bending 149 of 44 balls, AB de Villiers faced the West Indies again. This time on cricket's biggest stage, the 2015 Cricket World Cup. And like last time, He showed no mercy, walking in with South Africa at 146 for 3 in the 30th over. He did not just accelerate, he detonated. In just 66 balls, he bludgeoned an unbeaten 162, with his last 60 runs came off just 14 balls. It was pure annihilation. De Villiers finished the tournament with 482 runs at an average of 96.40 and a strike rate of 144.31. Across all World Cups, he averaged 63.52 with a strike rate of 117.92. He did not just play World Cups, he owned them. De Villiers did not just entertain, he conquered. His stats are a testament to his greatness. Test cricket: 8,765 runs in 114 matches at an average of 50.66. ODIs: 9,577 runs in 228 matches at an outrageous average of 53.50 with a strike rate of 101.09. T20Is: 1,672 runs in 78 matches at a strike rate of 135. IPL: 5,162 runs in 184 matches at a staggering strike rate of over 150. Throughout his international career, AB excelled in all formats, scoring 47 hundreds and 109 15s for the Proteas. AB de Villiers claimed the ICC Men's ODI Player of the Year award on 3 occasions: 2010, 2014, 2015, and was selected in both the ODI and T20I Team of the Decade from 2010 to 2020. He was also named in the ICC Test Team of the Year on 4 occasions. Inspired by Jonty Rhodes, he is also known as Superman due to his acrobatic fielding. He accumulated 463 catches, 17 stumping, and numerous jaw-dropping runouts. He even set a record with 11 dismissals in a single test match, a record that still stands today. AB de Villiers was a revolution. He changed how batting was perceived, how boundaries were cleared, and how games were won. He was a phenomenon, an artist, and a warrior rolled into one. They say cricket will never see another AB de Villiers. And maybe, just maybe, they are right. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you wish to look at how good is Glenn Maxwell or how good was Mark Boucher, click on one of the videos being displayed on your screen. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Until next time, keep watching this beautiful game. See you soon.